It began at a time when the world had fallen silent, when streets were empty, hearts were fearful, and hunger echoed louder than words. In that stillness, a few hands came together, not to build, not to speak, but to serve. A handful of meals offered in faith became the first stirrings of hope. Born in July 2020, at the height of the pandemic, the Sri Sathya Sai Premaarpitham Foundation emerged from the shared vision to build a society rooted in love, where compassion shapes every action and outcome. Guided by the timeless message of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba to love all, serve all, the foundation offers free healthcare, education, nutrition, and women's empowerment programs to those who need them most. At the heart of it all stands Sri Sathya Sai Vaatsalyam, nestled at the foothills of Shivagiri in Kanakapura. It is more than a campus. It is a living expression of love, where service meets structure and compassion meets capability.
Our presence here at Kanakapura has made a world of difference to health, education, and overall quality of life of the villagers. Being among them allows us to truly understand their needs, not from a distance, but from the heart. It helps us to understand with empathy and design our initiatives to fit their lives, their rhythms, and their realities. Working at grassroots has not only made our efforts meaningful, but also ensured that the impact created is both measurable and lasting.
Through Sri Sathya Sai Prema Dayini, lakhs of meals are served every year, feeding children, elders, and the underserved with care and dignity. The program now reaches hundreds of children each morning through its school breakfast program, ensuring that no child begins their day hungry.
We noted that many children from the surrounding village attend school skipping morning breakfast. Due to socio-economic challenge, children had malnutrition, and this led to school absenteeism. As these children started taking Prema Dayini's freshly made nutritious breakfast at their school, we have noticed a holistic improvement in their health and wellness, with their school attendance shooting up to 100%. Taking care of the nourishment of these children stands as a testimony to the statement, "Prevention is better than cure."
The initiative also extends beyond the campus, serving the homeless, the elderly, and even abandoned animals through its presence in Chennai. Because when love is genuine, it knows no boundaries, not of place, nor of species.
Through Prema Dayini, we also reach out to the elderly, children, and abandoned animals at shelters, those who often have no one else to care for. The initiative strives to offer a sense of belonging where care reaches them not only through nourishment but through the experience of oneness and love. Seeing their faces light up, even if time definitive, is the truest reminder that love can heal in ways words never can.
From nourishment to health, the same current of compassion flows into Sri Sathya Sai Kshema Dayini. In villages where hospitals are far and access to care is rare, Kshema Dayini brings healing closer to home. Through free multi-specialty camps, 24/7 ambulance services, and the Sri Sathya Sai Vaatsalyam Rural Hospital, medical care now reaches the remotest corners of Kanakapura, where every consultation, every surgery, and every smile of relief becomes an act of grace.
People in the rural areas often face challenges due to lack of availability, accessibility, and affordability of healthcare services. Adding to it is the associated stigma, which often increases the morbidity and mortality among these people. Rooted in the philosophy of universal access to healthcare, our initiative is bridging this gap by providing quality healthcare completely free of cost to people. Our comprehensive approach ensures that care isn't only about treatment, but also a preventive, promotive, and sustainable way of life, thus caring for everyone across the spectrum of illness to wellness.
And as health returns, so does hope. That hope finds its wings in Sri Sathya Sai Gnyana Dayini, the light of learning that kindles the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Here, rural and tribal children are not only taught lessons but also encouraged to dream, explore, and believe in themselves. Through after-school learning, scholarships, digital literacy, and fine arts, education becomes an awakening of curiosity, of confidence, of character.
At Gnyana Dayini, education is more than just academics. It's all about evoking possibilities towards holistic excellence. The children are nurtured through value-based education, which helps them build confidence that promotes responsible expressions towards our country. This emotional balance in every child helps them truly transcend as exemplary individuals. Gnyana Dayini helps the children to express themselves by understanding the deeper possibilities, by nurturing the potential, ultimately making them knowledgeable individuals.
Every book opened, every hand raised, every joyful smile in class is love taking the shape of knowledge. But knowledge is only the beginning. While education ignites possibility, it is empowerment that sustains it. That spirit flows naturally into Sri Sathya Sai Shubha Dayini, where love becomes strength and compassion becomes courage. Here, women rediscover not only their skills, but their sense of self, the quiet confidence to create, to earn, and to lead. Through skill building, tailoring, and handicraft training, hundreds of women from villages in the Kanakapura taluk now stand as beacons of self-reliance and dignity. When a woman rises, her family rises. When families rise, the village transforms.
Every woman who walks into a training center carries a story of struggle, of strength, and of hope. Through Shubha Dayini, we give her the space to rediscover herself. What begins as a simple skill, tailoring, craft, or jewelry making, slowly becomes confidence, courage, and independence. Watching them smile with pride when they earn their first income, that's when we see transformation, quiet, dignified, and real.
The Foundation's model of integrated rural development recognizes that every challenge is interconnected. A nourished child learns better. A healthy family focuses on progress. An empowered woman uplifts her community. And an educated youth becomes a force for change. Through this circle of love, the Foundation seeks not only to meet needs, but to nurture dignity, self-reliance, and belonging. As we look to the years ahead, our resolve is clear: to remain grounded in values and measured by impact, to listen more deeply, to serve more wisely, and to build systems of love that endure beyond us. Because service, when offered with love, becomes transformation. And transformation, when rooted in love, becomes grace.